Tony DeCopel shows us how winter conditions are putting hikers at risk. Tony, good morning.
Good morning. If you're anything like me, you hear the word quicksand and you may think of B-movies and Saturday morning cartoons, but the Park Service says freezing temperatures, snow, and cold runoff can turn easy hikes into treacherous ones. And Zion has experienced a particularly wet winter this year, creating the conditions for potentially hazardous and dangerous quicksand.
There was no chance of moving it at all. The sand had surrounded the whole leg, and I couldn't move it.
Ryan Osmond was hiking Saturday with his girlfriend Jessica McNeil when she tripped into quicksand like this. As he helped her out, his own right leg became engulfed up to his hip.
The best way to describe it would be to just standing in a huge puddle of concrete that basically just dries instantly.
With a storm coming in, McNeil, who was later diagnosed with hypothermia from the cold, hiked 3 hours until she found help.
I didn't know if I would for sure make it out. I didn't know if I could do that hike alone.
10 hours later, park rangers reached Osmond, but it took them another 2 hours to get him out of the quicksand.
One guy scraping sand away, they were able to free my leg. It was probably one of the worst pains I've ever felt.
They were forced to spend the night when a winter storm brought in 4 inches of additional snow. It wasn't until Sunday that Utah rescuers, facing difficult terrain and stormy weather, rappelled down 100 feet of cable to lift Osmond to safety.
He was in water, running water, up to like his knees, and so there were some cold injuries, hypothermia, plus the injuries from being stuck in the sand.
For years, hikers have been warned to keep an eye out for quicksand in Zion National Park. It forms after an area with lots of sand is saturated with water, making liquid mud, which can trap anyone who steps in it. Quicksand can be tough to spot, sometimes appearing dry on the surface, even though it's wet underneath. While Osmond says he suffered minor muscle damage, he expects to make a full recovery.
I wouldn't go back and change anything or do anything differently. It was just a freak accident that my leg hit this hole of sand.
Osmond says he has no plans to hike that particular route again. Experienced hikers say common spots to find quicksand are in riverbeds, and if your foot does get stuck, it's important not to panic. Use slow and controlled movements to try to loosen yourself from the sand. And I'll give you a good reason not to panic. Our partners at the BBC actually looked into the quicksand question in 2016 and found that there is no truth to the cartoon image of someone sinking further if you move around a lot. It doesn't generally happen. The physics are with you.
Yeah, it's so hard, though.
Someone will come for you.
I was going to say, Tony, though, it's so hard not to panic. I like that he said he wouldn't do anything differently, that he actually got in this situation trying to help her. They're all hugged up at the end. That's good.
His opportunity to do anything at all changed as soon as he got into the quicksand. He was waiting there.
Also, good advice: stay indoors.
Yes. More screen time.
Yeah, exactly. But at least he was trying to